And we're back. We're gonna get this conversation started. We have the Gucci boss in the building here with us this morning. I'm gonna put him on camera in a few. But in the meantime, listen, Gucci, I you sent me your bio, right? I read the bio, but I like when artists introduce themselves.
Yes, sir.
Right? So we're gonna get you to introduce yourself. All right? So I want you to, in your own words, let the people know who is the Gucci boss.
Well, I am God. Understand courage comes indefinitely because others see success. Don't brand me up. I am Guyana's #1 representative, the boss of the boss.
Bro, you gotta say that again.
So Gucci, break it down again.
See, Gucci is an acronym. It means God, understand, courage comes indefinitely.
Ooh.
Right? And the boss is not because I want to name myself a boss. For anybody to say you're a boss at something, it's because others see success in what you're doing.
Right.
So then say, yo, the man is a boss in what you're doing.
Right.
You understand? So that's where the Gucci boss came from.
Wow.
The courage to do and to be who you want to be in this life.
I'm speechless.
Yeah. Man, that's how you come in. That's how you enter the building.
That's
Guyana is in the building.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
So good morning, my brother.
Good blessed morning to you, my brother.
God's
My
morning.
brothers.
God's morning to you.
Yeah, man.
How you doing?
Man, I am blessed and highly favored. You know, I am here.
I feel like I like your energy.
I am. Hey, let me tell you something, right? Before we ain't even go down in this well, your body just suffered a heart attack. All right, the whole of New York know. Like
suffered a heart
attack? Man, on October the 5th, you know what I mean?
Of 2024?
Of 2024, I suffered a major heart attack.
Wow.
You understand? Coded 3 times in Kings County.
Whoa.
You know what I mean? They took me to Bellevue Hospital in the city. I'm now with a stent and blood thinners and all of that. This is my first interview after the heart attack. I just came off a tour, you know, and came back home. You know what I mean? Just to relax, saying, you know, I'm going to just relax for the rest of the year and take it easy. You know, the success, you know what I mean? From January, I've been touring every weekend. I'm somewhere different. You know what I mean? Spreading the word, you know what I mean? Spreading the music and letting people know that Guyana loves soca too, you know, we the sport bad.
Wow. but I want to focus on that, but that's a big deal.
Yeah, man.
October, you're just saying.
October.
We just hit December.
Just hit December. I just went back to the doctor yesterday to get my clearance that, you know what I mean, I can...
October, November, December.
Yeah.
And you hear singing strong and live.
God's plan. God's plan. God's plan. I got a woman that feeds me great. You know what I mean? And make sure what? I'm telling you, Guyanese women, there's no forget you back there. There's nurse you back to health when you're sick, you know.
Wow.
Boy,
that cook-up rice is...
It's something different about the rice.
Wow.
It's something different. The rice just make you go ask home.
Boy, yes, boy. Wow. I love me some cook-up rice and well, tis the season right now for
pepper pot. Oh Lord, hey, you gotta listen to Christmas song. You know what I'm saying? Wish list.
Yeah,
it ain't nothing like a guy in this Christmas. Pepper pot is a must. Auntie Carmen.
So anybody suffered a stroke or heart attack need a Guyanese woman.
I'm telling you, nurse you back to health good.
That's what I'm saying.
Nurse you back to health good.
So, bro, so what do you have to change in terms of what you do now to get back
just to get back? You know what? It's just neglect of oneself. You know, you got to take responsibility. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown man still moving around like if I was a teenager eating McDonald's every other day, and you understand all the fatty and greasy food and you know. And we gotta learn, we gotta find out, you know, things, you know what I mean, from family, you know, what comes through from your family history and medical history. These are things that I wasn't really concerned about. I was just living life.
Wow.
You understand what I'm saying? I mean, growing up in Brooklyn, Brownsville, man, the last thing you're worrying about is a heart attack. You're more worrying about somebody putting a bullet in you. Wow. You're worrying about a heart attack.
Wow.
So, you know, you live your life looking at the outside and not worrying about what's on the inside. And then imagine, you know what I'm saying, coming from where I coming from, imagine this would have been my story. You know what I mean? The guy died of a heart attack and that would have been it.
Bro, I feel so ashamed for complaining about what I was complaining about recently.
it seems like what I'm getting from you is a philosophy of live and enjoy life. And I don't feel that only showed up after the heart attack.
No, that was me before.
Right.
Where did that come from? Like where did that mentality come from?
Man, listen, I have been through it. I have lived I'm a product of New York. I came from Guyana when I was about 11 years old. You know what I mean? 89, I was here. And, I done suffered, gunshot wounds. You know what I'm saying? Botch robbery. Put 6 bullets in me. And when I came through from that, right? Listen, when I came through from that, I said to myself, imagine if I would have died now. I would have never got to do what it is that I wanted to do, which was become an artist.
Right.
You know what I mean? Big shout out to King Shane and Ringo and all of them from Black Talents. I was a part of the Black Talents family.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? And then
that's
after
a song system.
That's
right?
a song system, yeah. And then I move on
Talent.
from that. I started Reggae Diplomats, which is my song system by myself. But my father, you know what I mean? They own Thunderbolt. So that's my legacy. So after that, I took over that. I said, you know what? I gonna live my life. I was working at Wall Street, Kupfer, Rosen and Hearst, big law firm at Wall Street, paralegal supervisor. Yeah, man. And I decided one day, this ain't for me, bro. You know what I mean? I go in and do my music, because if I die tomorrow, I gonna die happy. You understand?
Wow.
Real thing.
Let me tell you this.
Wow.
I used to work for Chase, JP Morgan, as a business banker. And I was like, this ain't for me.
This ain't for me.
And I came and I did this. So
we all have our calling, you know. We all have our calling, and that's God's plan for you.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, this is God's plan for me. Real thing.
Thank you, my brother.
Yeah, bro.
You inspiring me right
Yo,
now.
I'm telling you, listen, tell God what kind of plan you making for tomorrow. Watch him laugh at you.
Well, that I always say, but your God's plan being here right now. I ain't telling you, you're walking me right now. You don't even know how much you're walking me right now.
Oh man, I'm glad that I can be. You know what I mean?
You
I
don't even know.
Partner, sometimes God just put the word in you. You know what I mean? We are all messengers, you know. You understand? You ever just walk down the road one day and just see somebody and just tell them something just because, you know what I mean? You just felt obligated to just say, listen, whatever you're going through right now,
bro,
it's going to be okay.
Last week when I walked to come here. And I made this, I intentionally said, let me say good morning to everybody I pass on the road. I didn't get one good morning back to me.
It's okay.
I'm not just saying with how people, no, but people loaded. People, like they ain't even, they may be here to them.
Yeah.
But when you're
consciously,
when you're in your own space already, especially and you're going to a job you want to go to, you're dealing with something, it's like, did he say something? Because you're in your own, so I ain't even blame them.
Yeah.
But what you're saying there right now, a lot of people just going through the motions.
Yeah, bro.
And you decide you ain't going through the motions.
I ain't doing it no more. Exactly. Yo, your bills is gonna always be there, you know. Your problems is gonna always be there, you know. So why add sadness on top of that?
Yeah, boy.
You understand what I'm saying? You have two ways to look at things, positive and negative.
Gucci, if you have like a group chat where you to send out like those things in the morning, add me to it. Because I need a shot of that every day.
Every day.
I need a shot of that.
Gunshots, heart attack, leaving a job and come on, bro.
You gotta live. You gotta. God have a plan for you. You understand, and you have to follow that plan.
Let me ask you something. You say you've been here since 11.
Yeah, man.
But I'm going to your page and I noticed that your love for Guyana is on the extreme highs of high. But you left since 11.
Yeah, they took me away. They kidnapped me. I felt kidnapped.
Yeah.
I felt like, big shout out to my parents. I love them so much, man. Hardworking. You know what I mean? They are the epitome of the American dream. You know what I mean? My father, my mother came to this country. We was living in a 1-bedroom apartment where we share kitchen and thing, and they worked their way to my father owning his own business, my mother going back to school, graduating, you understand, becoming a nurse, buying their own house in New York City. So these people, and in the 90s, you understand? They did all of this in the 90s when times were way tougher than it is right now. They accomplished that. You know what I'm saying? But partner, listen, they kidnapped me from Guyana and they brought me to this country. I didn't understand it. I didn't understand why am I in my room and bars is in front of me like I'm in jail. I didn't understand not having the freedom to run outside and cause we are from a small village called Itika Village in Berbice where everyone knows everyone is family. So partner, imagine you're like 9 years old. You're able to walk out your house, run on the road. All your family there, you're playing, you run back home. You ain't got to worry about kidnapping, violence, none of that.
Right.
And then you come to America, and my parents is like, you can't go outside. You can't pass that door. You understand? So you used to look out the window. Do bars. Wondering when can I go outside?
Man get a life sentence at 11 years.
I'm telling you, and and I always love Guyana, man. I love Guyana until I started hating the fact that I couldn't be there. So I just decided, you know what? I ain't going there no more. It's all right. I gonna just make life here. And then 20 years ago, I met a wonderful young lady, right? That said to me, you know what? You missing something. This woman, imagine I lost my green card. Matter of fact, let me tell the truth. The woman I was with before cut up my green card and everything. And then the new woman now went, who is now my wife, took me, got my green card, got my passport back, everything, and said, yo, take a trip to Guyana. Find you, come back.
Wow.
And from I went there and came back, I said, babe, this is it right here.
Wow.
You understand what I'm saying? And that was it from then, man. She supported everything I did. 20 years supporting. Yeah, man.
Yes. You have to.
Good, bad, or indifferent. You know what I mean? She stood by my side and make sure, so where we at today, musically, is because of her strength and, she putting that into me. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. A Guyanese woman that's do the for you too.
You had to jump it.
A Guyanese woman that's do the for you. You know what I mean?
You remember the post I made with a woman's
Fluffy?
Speaking like
Buffy?
We have to put something out for Buffy, boy.
Listen, 99, I would tell you 99.9% of the time, right, Buffy would know who Gucci Boss is. Okay. Because the whole of Guyana know who Gucci Boss is. So right now, I am on live right now, right, putting out the word. Anybody in Georgetown know Buffy?
Yep.
All right, describe shit.
Buffy.
Brown skin?
Brown skin.
Short hair, she's a buck.
She had short hair.
She's a buck. Look like an Indian.
Yeah.
Oh my God, she's a buck woman.
But her hair was cut short.
Oh my God, you're done for.
She had bumper like really.
You had that pepper pot. She cooked for you.
No, she did not.
She did not cook for you.
Imagine that.
If she had cooked for me, bro, I'm not here today.
Well, it's God's plan. You're gonna get that. Well, listen. Anytime you're ready to go to Guyana again, you have a brother there. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know, bro.
Because when I got married, right?
Oh, you're married now? Damn, Buffy.
The thing that hold me was some food. It was some food.
I tell it,
yeah. So if I had eat that food back there,
it was a wrap,
bro. I wasn't coming to the US. I'm migrating to Guyana from
and stay there.
Yeah.
Hey.
Buffy, if you're listening to the Gucci Boss right now,
yes, ma'am.
Just know that it's over 20 years. I'm still thinking of you. Let's connect. Let's connect.
Facebook.
If you Buffy selfish better than wifey selfish?
Behave yourself.
So we were talking about pepper pot.
We were talking about pepper pot.
So we were talking about pepper pot. We were talking about pepper pot. Pepper pot real sweet, and I like pepper pot.
I'm telling you, every Christmas, a pot of pepper pot.
So let's bring it back here. Your upbringing. What I know you said you left the job and you decided music you want to do, but talk to me about that journey from doing it into becoming it.
Man, my wife told me that, the one thing that she loved about me is that once I made up my mind to do something, I don't let anything stop me from doing it. And being a DJ and looking at the perspective of stuff, Guyana didn't really have too much people out there representing musically for Guyana. No, big shout out to Natural Blacks, who's a brother now. Big shout out to Tamika Marshall, who's a sister. You know what I'm saying? We got Militant.
Wait, Tamika Marshall is Guyanese?
Tamika Marshall is Guyanese.
Did not know.
You know what I'm saying? We got man like Militant. Militant is Guyanese. You know what I'm saying? Fojo man, Adrian Dutchin. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Big shout out. I was in a group with Adrian Dutchin, them Guyanese boys. You know what I'm saying? So big up to Adrian. That's it. That's who we have to represent us internationally, and we were spread far. You understand what I'm saying? Natural is reggae and stuff. Adrian and Tamika and Fojo and Militant and them is soca. But, it was like, man, they need fresh blood. You understand? We need to swag this thing up a little bit. And, I felt like it was a calling, man. Like this is always what I wanted to do, ever since I was 7 years old, Yeah, singing was always what I wanted to do. But I had all these naysayers in my ears like, you can't sing. You know what I mean? And even when I decided to do it, they're like, Partner, you coming all the way to America to waste your time to go do that.
Yep.
You understand? It was like I never could understand, why would you, Yeah.
Typical.
When we don't have the examples and the people in front of us to pave the way, it's hard. It's lonely.
Very hard.
Yeah.
It's lonely.
Yeah.
But if you look at Guyana right now, it's a bunch of artists out there right now.
Yeah.
And we are hitting that egg.
Yeah.
Trying to crack that shell hard.
Listen,
you understand?
I saw this this new girl, this hip hop girl out of Guyana recently. She have a video, boy. That video is loose.
Raunchy.
Yeah, raunchy.
Hip hop.
Yeah. Kind of. I forget the name. What's her name, boy?
Yeah.
But it is all there.
Kitty.
I think I'm gonna look it up.
It's Chinese Kitty or something like that.
She was
Yeah, Chinese Kitty.
But the song is just laced with profanity.
Yeah.
Every other one is.
Oh no, I know who you're talking about. Big shout out to my sister Lola Doll. Big shout out to my sister Lola Doll. You understand? Big shout out to my sister. Listen.
She had one called Concrete.
Yes. And if you notice, she got one. Yeah, listen, she did one called oh my God, Candidate.
Yeah.
When she called my name in it, you know what I mean? She did up all the other artists, and then she said she want a big uncle like Gucci Boss. So big shout out to Lola Doll. You know what I mean? It's my sister. That's talent, man. Because imagine she's in Guyana, you understand, and she can do hip hop.
Yeah.
Right, and you can't knock shit. Nicki Minaj is doing it. Rihanna is doing it.
Everybody.
So you know what I mean. Everybody is. That's her niche. And what you're hearing is Guyana abusing.
Yeah.
That is what she's doing.
Oh,
You understand? She break up with your husband and she abuse you out the record.
Yeah.
Become a sensation. and she is reaching all these young ladies because Guyana is still like back in the days. It's very proper. It's very homey, family orientated. So these things that she's saying, imagine the big people. I'm like. What? You still don't curse in front of your parents. You still, you know what I mean? It's still boundaries. You know what I mean? It's not like America where it's just like wild, Guyana, no, man. It's still very traditional. So imagine if she coming out and saying that. It's like, wow, you're saying what we all want to say. So yeah, big up to Lola Doll, man. For real.
All right, big up. Now, let me ask, what is the one thing you think people misunderstand about Guyana?
I think the whole fact that we are not part of the Caribbean, you understand, when the headquarters CARICOM is in Guyana,
right,
and when we are one of the founding members, we're not talking West Indies,
right,
we're talking Caribbean. People get it, the uneducated people, they get it mixed up. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of islands that's in the Caribbean that's not West Indies, that's not part of the West Indies. You understand? And being that we are one of the English-speaking countries in South America, we gravitate to, you know what I'm saying, the Caribbean instead of. You know what I mean?
That's the culture part.
Yeah, that's the culture part of it. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people feel like, Guyana is not part of the Caribbean. You know what I'm saying? We are in South America, so we should stay there. We just blessed to have the best of both worlds. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
I don't have no problem with it.
Every Caribbean island, you're all welcome to Guyana. You know what I'm saying? We got oil, we got gold, and we got women that will make you not want to leave.
Buffy, to hear me. Buffy, come true. I want to put out that appeal.
Buffy, please.
Kayla, if you're listening to me now, I want you to just clip this appeal to Buffy. Tell Buffy I just want to say hi. Right? I'm a faithful man now. All I want to just say is hi.
Just say hi. That might be problems.
Just to let her know that she, years later, she's still on my mind.
Aye.
So with everything going on, your health, everything, what's next?
Man, next is, I went to my doctor yesterday, and God is so great, man. The man looked at me and the man said, you're good to go. You understand what I'm saying? Take your meds and you're going to be fine. You know what I mean? But I need you to not be afraid to live life. You understand? Live. Because we need to make sure that these things are working. So it's like you're being moderated, you're being in a corner. You don't know the thing. You just know that you're going. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, nah, man, I am out there. You know what I'm saying? I am a lover of life. You understand? Because I've been in too many situations where I could have lost this life that God gave to me.
And he keep using you as an example.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man. I've done went to high schools. Big shout out to Dr. Linda Johnson. You know what I mean? I've done went to schools in and speak to young men about, you know what I mean, changing their life and, you know, using me as an example because, you know, you might did some things out there. You know, you know what I mean? We grew up in Brownsville, Brooklyn in the 90s, next to the 90s in East New York. You had to be that person to survive. You understand? Trust me.
Growing up in the 90s, in the 90s.
Oh, Lord. I'm telling you. I just hug my son now, you know, I have a 23-year-old son. I hug him, I say, you were such a great kid.
Nice.
Wow.
The things that I was doing at your age, oh Lord God. Mommy and daddy, I'm so sorry.
You speak about hugging your kid, and that's not something that we grew up with necessarily.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Where did that come from for you? Like
TV.
Yeah.
Television. I'm gonna be honest. Television.
Wow.
Even with my relationship, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I always tell my wife, I want to have that type of relationship.
Wow.
You know what I mean? I don't know the ins and outs, but what I'm seeing, you understand? I want to model that right there. You know what I'm saying? And especially with the just being open with each other and being able to share, you know what I'm saying, your ups, your downs, your highs, your lows. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Just telling your children that you love, like every morning. You know what I'm saying? My daughters and I have something we say, you know what I mean? I'm like, I am, they're like beautiful. I am smart. I am strong. We are, and our name. You know what I mean? And then we do our little handshake, make sure that they're good, pump them up good, and, you know, send them out into the world with a smile on their face.
And you know, you said that, and my daughter asked me, I look at reruns of the Cosby and stuff, and he's not a. I say, yeah, I understand, but what he represents, you see, I said TV.
Exactly.
Seeing that type of family with a
Exactly.
he's a doctor, the wife is a lawyer, they're in college. It was a whole different concept to what I thought life was.
And people are living like that.
And people are living like it.
People
Was
are
it
living
was
like
a
that.
great example.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And a lot of people model their life off of that. You understand? This is how I'm going to be with my wife. This is how I'm going to be with my children. You understand?
Yeah,
man.
Can I admit something here right now?
Talk to me.
So, and I've admitted it before. Every time we get a guest, based on my interaction with the guest before they come on, I kind of have an idea of what to expect.
Right.
And every time the guests come on, it completely
out the window.
Out the window. And I'm having that moment with you right now.
I appreciate that.
I'm having that moment with you. I feel like you're somebody I want to sit down with and reason.
Oh man.
Right now I'm not even thinking about the music. What can I take from Gucci that I can use to help me grow?
Live life. Live. Listen, God gave you the life that you're living. He didn't give it to your mother, your father, anyone else. They have their own life. He didn't give it to your children, anyone. You understand? That's your life. That's your space. All right? Find your happiness. All right? And live it. It's like a radiant. It's going to off to everything around you. You understand? It's going to catch that ray right there. As long as you live your life and live it happily.
Brother man, I appreciate you showing up here this morning because I needed this.
Thank you.
We started on this day feeling like this, you know. It was just the energy of the day. You know?
Listen, I just watch this show all the time, you know. I just watch, even when listen, Reese is one of my great friends. You understand? Eggy is my brother.
Big up
you know what I'm saying?
Eggy,
you know what I'm saying? Get well soon, my bro. Always
boy.
in my prayers. You know what I'm saying? So when she was on, I was there jumping up in the background like, yes. You know what I mean? Yeah, man.
So speaking about that, right? Like jumping up for Reese, I want to extend an invitation to the artist fraternity, right? In and around New York City. GMGT is your home. This is your space, right? And what we're working to build here is to build a space for the culture.
Facts.
Right? To build a space where people can come in and feel comfortable, right? And earlier I was speaking about like something about our people. Sometimes it feels like they don't like nice things, right? Like when this is too nice, you know, they will feel it like sometimes we feel at home when the ground is dirty. And, you know?
Levels, man. You got to level up.
Level up. And
this is a level. GMG. Yeah, listen, Gucci Boss has been in the game for a while. You understand? And I considered being here this morning a level for me, a level for Guyana. Because, you know what I'm saying? It's not a lot of Guyanese that's been in this space. You understand? And had this channel to push out into the Caribbean, because you guys represent the whole Caribbean, not just a single island or country.
Amen.
You understand? So this is a level people right here, man. You know what I mean? So I am blessed and honored to be here with you guys, you know, doing what I'm doing.
Listen to me, my brother. Here's what we're going to do right now. I want to play something from you. I have music here from you. Do we start with the rhythm or do we start with one of your singles?
Whatever you want to start with.
Okay. So, let me pull up. We got Gucci Boss in the building here this morning, ladies and gentlemen. Representing for the island.
The island country.
Island of Guyana. Cause don't tell them any different. So, Gucci, one quick question before I play the song. Are you chicken curry or curry chicken?
Boy, I am Guyanese, you know. All right, I am chicken curry. All right, I am going with my country. Okay. All right.
All right. So with that said,
you have to take the curry and put it in the chicken.
Wow.
Say less, my brother.
You can't take the chicken and put it on the curry.
Say less, my brother.
You curry the chicken.
No, you chicken the curry. If you get what I say.
Totally. All right, let's do this, yeah.
Good night, and we come to tell you good night, and we come to tell you good night.
This one is dedicated to Fineza Sinclair and Betsy Spencer and all the elders that came before us.
So put a woman in front, and a man behind. Tell them to farm a line. It is quick time. So put a woman in front, with a man behind. Tell them to farm a line. It is quick time. Drunk off of the liquor. You know say me done far. Yes, me done far. Lord. Going round and round in a circle. Looking at that bumper, got turn me into a hunter. Georgie getting married in the morning. Oh Lord. Ding dong, I hear the church bells ringing. And before the ceremony of these people in matrimony, we've got to have ourselves a Maya.
Story by storytelling.
So put a woman in front, and a man behind. To farm a line. It is quick time. So put a woman in front, with a man behind. Tell them to farm a line. Join the line. It is quick time. Come let we sport. Let we sport. I'll bring the drinks. It's only good vibes we are promote.
Oh Lord.
Come let we sport.
Sporting time.
Let we sport. Let we sport. I'll bring the drinks. It's only good time we are promote. We going round and round and round and round and round. Stomping the ground to the beat of it. Good night,
This
Old school. I'll just we here right now.
This is what we call sport in music in Guyana.
Yeah?
Yeah. This is our genre of music, by the way.
So
wow.
talk to me about that.
See, the world have soca, calypso, everything. So Guyana fuses our traditional kwekwe that we brought over from Africa, right? Music with soca, and that's our sporting music. You understand? So that's our genre
I
of
learned
music.
something today.
I was 2 years old when I learned this.
Yeah. Kwekwe is, you know, people that say Guyana don't have a genre of music, but we do.
Yeah.
You understand? It's called kwekwe.
I didn't even know that.
You understand, which is brought from Africa, right? It's Mayan music,
Right.
which we sing those type of music when someone is getting married.
Right.
You understand, like the night before the wedding, when the families are meeting, it's
Right.
called together music. So when the family are meeting, you know, we tell stories about the groom, and like the groom side is going to tell stories about him through music. The bride side is going to tell a story about the bride through music. It's called kwekwe music.
So
Go ahead.
I had to big up your parents because you say you've been here since 11.
Yeah.
And the history and the culture.
It
and
never get
everything.
out to you. It never come out to you. It never come out to you.
So that has to be not just from you alone. I mean, the family and
Yeah, it
everybody.
never come out to you. You grew up in it, you know. It's you who decide that you don't want to embrace it, man.
Yeah, big true thing.
Yeah,
Very true.
I embrace it.
Yeah. I was having a discussion there with wifey. She's from Dominica and she speaks Patois and everything. And
Right.
daughter, not so much, you know, and it's like they didn't.
You don't care to pass it on.
No,
like-
pass it on. Trust me. Listen, you can pass it on without her knowing that you're passing it on.
Yeah, I was begging for that.
Speaking.
No, you can pass it on without them knowing.
Speaking about that, when I was growing up, my father used to play a lot of reggae music in the house that I couldn't stand. when this music comes on now, who knows it more than me? Who
That
sings it more?
Yep.
It
Without
got
them.
passed on without even
Without
knowing.
you even knowing. That's what I'm saying.
That's the thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why sometimes when my daughter is around, I'm playing the soca. I'm like, she gonna learn it.
She gonna learn-
whether she know it or not.
Yeah.
My American kids, they talk Guyanese. Walk around with their flags.
Yeah.
Like, listen, I'm like, hello, Yankee people, stop that.
Yeah. The big daughter straight up.
Yeah.
Same way.
Yeah.
Same with it. But now I realize when she's cleaning and when she's only soca playing.
Soca.
And I never thought she was into it. I never thought, but as you say, without them even knowing.
Without
Exactly.
them knowing.
Exactly.
Like this morning, this song just came to my mind because I woke up this morning. Rest in peace to my grandmother. She died around this time 6 years ago.
Oh, wow.
And as I thought about my grandmother, my father came to mind, and he died going on 8 years ago.
Wow.
So when that came to mind, a song that he used to play just automatically came to my mind, and I went and played it, and it was an old song. It was an Eric Donaldson song.
Wow.
Yeah. And I was like, no, that was Jimmy Cliff. I can't remember, but I knew the words. So I typed in the words on YouTube, and the song came up. But this is music I wasn't listening to, but when I started playing it this morning, it just reconnected me to him, and it's like
Facts.
I have a different appreciation for the music
man.
now.
Yeah, man.
You
Like
know?
my dad, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
loves U2.
Yeah.
You understand? Bono was one of his favorite. You understand? And this man would walk around, sing, you know what I'm saying, with or without you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To my mom all the time.
Wow.
And that is one of my favorite songs. Listen, when I get up there, I can sing that song. You want to know, boy, you Caribbean?
Same in my house. So like the Saturdays was a lot of calypso, but Sundays we used to slow it down all the
Everything.
time. And one person I always admired because of my sister, older sister,
Right.
Phil Collins.
In the heat of the night.
Yeah, and it's not just for that. And then even as a little boy, I admired him because I saw this first video with him just playing every instrument.
Yep.
I like, he on the drums, he on the keys, he on the guitar, he on the bass, he sings. I say, what the hell? I didn't know people did that at the time. And this is where that part of me now would want to produce, sing, write, do everything came from Phil Collins.
Phil Collins.
And my sister did it without her even
see
knowing
that?
So yeah, onto
man.
something.
Big up to the Gucci
Yeah.
boss. So let's this one is a favorite of mine from you. Right?
Aye.
So I'm gonna play this next one.
All right.
Hello.
Gucci, please don't take your precious time to come.
She said the thing now walk no more. I wonder if she want love. She said it up no more. Miss Ale. She said that love stop walk. So she want Lee. I wonder where love do to she. Why she call Lee? She said that love pop down. I say honey. Tell me what you want. Is it low or lean? I'm sleeping, you wake me up like a handyman. She want me walk. Heard a knock on the house up. She want me bring the ladder for she climb up. Get you up there. What you gonna do? You beating the hammer like a brand new. If you tell me low, couldn't do this for you. Fix the hinges, half on your back door. Low is what she have. So she keep running to leave. Lowly. Say she keeping both away. Low is what she have. So she keep running to leave. Lowly. Say she keeping both away. She said that love stop up. So she want Lee. I wonder where love do to she. Why she call Lee? She said that love pop down. I say honey. Tell me what you want. Is it low or lean? She want Lee to come and walk without break. The pipe it a run. The not wet but she still want the rake. All inside the house but low no fix furniture. Said she want hear music. Lee put flash drive in she computer.
Let me listen, my brother. Nice. I like this one. I love this one.
Big shout out to Fojo.
Listen, the energy and the vibe from the music. Now that I understand, like the history behind it,
Yep.
Yeah, man.
quick, it makes sense.
Yeah, man.
And
Yeah.
I believe that's a big missing part of the entertainment landscape is that we don't always take the time to educate.
The why
Facts.
and the how and the where it came from.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the whole thing you said, you spoke about like passing it on without them knowing.
Yeah.
We had Super Blue in studio here
Big shout out to Super Blue.
about 2 years ago, I think. And I was sitting in the background just
Hmm.
listening to Super Blue. That history that Super Blue knows, when he leaves,
Yep.
who is going to pass it on?
I wonder.
And
That
we're
part.
not cataloging, we're not taking
Lyrical.
it, we're not writing
That
it.
Lyrical
right?
got it. Lyrical got it.
Yeah.
I believe Lyrical got it. I believe Lyrical is taking up that that apprenticeship from Super Blue.
Yeah.
I hope so, because
Yeah, it's missing.
the knowledge, the amount of connections he was able to make. Like, this person was in so and so in 1979, and I remember going to so and so studio. That type of history and storytelling. I want to learn more about that.
One of my favorite pages on IG is this young Know Your Caribbean.
Yeah.
Like, I am actually learning. I even learned things about Grenada.
Yeah,
from
that you didn't know.
And I religiously go to that page. Like, I don't even wait for stuff to pop up.
Right.
Like, I love now just understanding certain things, where it's even from my writing and all. For me
Right.
writing, I want to understand. I didn't understand why I'm writing this, why I'm doing this, like where it really came from.
Facts.
You know, about Ras Ali and all. But we don't know the deep, like nobody, like I would want to hear more of Marshall's story of the history of his, like, and I'm starting to follow him in that sense now. Like, I want to understand where he started. Just
His
because-
journey. Yeah. Like with me with Kwekwe music, right? My great grandmother is Betsy Spencer. I mean, you know what I mean? They came from Africa, you understand? And this was they used to travel the whole of Guyana, basically, and doing the Kwekwe when someone is getting married.
Wow.
And I got into music, and this is something that I didn't know. I wasn't conscious of my great grandmother doing all of this.
Same here.
Veneza Sinclair and all of. That's why I dedicated that song to them.
Wow.
And one day I'm having a conversation, because I used to, when I'm performing, in the middle of my performance, I like to teach people about us. Right, because soca and them things is Trinidad, reggae, Jamaica.
Yeah.
So what is Guyana? So in the midst of me doing my soca and stuff, I always stop and say, well, this is where Guyanese come from, and I put on the Kwekwe music and I sing traditional music. And my mother now pulled me in and say, hello, do you know? And I said, what? No, mom. She said, I thought it was just a phase with you. I didn't know you was going to take this thing so serious.
Yeah.
And when she told me that, then it was like, here comes God,
Yes.
and here comes His
Telling you.
purpose.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was for me to, and I notice nowadays a lot of Guyanese artists now, when they go and perform, they're doing the same thing. You know what I mean? They're promoting the Kwekwe to let people see that,
That's
we
big,
have
because
something. Yeah, man.
Understanding that, I understand the songs now. Like, I understand the whole
Facts.
Trust, man, and make you feel
It's storytelling, man. Yeah, man. Yeah.
But I remember, listen, just the other day, my sis telling me some stories, and I was like a little child, listening to the past with certain things that they went through, and it's important. She laughed at me because we talk, and I tell her she didn't do enough of that when I was younger. In the
Right.
sense of she sent me. She has a kitchen garden. Tell me to go and pick something. I said, me don't know what the hell is that. And then she think like that. I said, and then she turned around and said, well, what do you mean? I said, did you ever teach me about them things? Like,
Right.
I say, I know you have my daughter. I hope she's out there with you. You're not a forcer,
Right.
but I hope she's out there. Even
Learning.
the little things like just foundation of,
man.
that we take these things for granted.
Bro, it's great. Yo, let me tell you, when you know where you come from and you know your purpose, trust
telling
me,
you.
it's a whole different ball game on living.
I agree. Let's go inside some more.
Yes.
We got the Gucci boss in the building, representing for the island of Guyana. This morning, we're gonna run with it.
Merry Christmas!
When last you had a Guyanese Christmas, you want the Get ready for
The party start now. Hey, Papa, this a boss. Oh, Lord.
Christmas morning, I go be at your door. I come like Santa Claus, bringing gifts for sure. So put out the flatbread for me. On the side, ham and turkey. And make sure the ginger be ready. If you not have that, I'll take a mommy.
Let's do it again, Gucci.
Come make we take a drink.
When last you had a Guyanese Christmas,
man has some moves here. The man has some
Listen, that's our quick with dancing. You know, we don't dance too.
Yeah.
I go be as you do.
Hey.
Come like Santa
Hold on. I want to go over there and try something. I want to go over there. I want to try the dance.
Come try the dance. Come.
Okay, we there.
Stop the foot. 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 Bam bam. Bam bam. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2.
Bringing gifts to you.
1 2.
So put up one bread for me on the side.
Yeah, this is Africa. You just move your body, man.
If you not have that,
Walk up the body.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
You see
What's on your
your wife gonna be a problem. You reach Guyana again, you gonna be a problem.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Buffy, I'm coming.
To make your Christmas wish. Not too early for eggnog. Under the tree Santa put some big pot. Black cake on the plate, we go eat that. Whether fruit or plain, we a beat that. At the eye wine where she take and base that. Guyanese rum cake, nothing to replace that. Sharon, your sponge cake, fluffy and fun. We can't celebrate Christmas without that.
Oh Lord.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Tell me what's on your wish list. Were you naughty or nice? Do you think you made the list? Merry Christmas, everybody. Tell me what's on your wish list. What's Santa coming down your chimney to make your Christmas wish? Make sure the kids are asleep before.
Vibes.
Young Image says Gucci is what you call authentic guy.
Yeah, man. When last you had a Guyanese Christmas?
I ain't gonna lie. You're different.
They need a new Christmas song.
No, but you different. You're different.
Thank you, sir.
The energy different, the music different.
Thank you, sir.
And understanding where it's coming from.
Yeah,
it's different.
This is Guyana.
Yeah.
This is not Guyana trying to be nothing else.
Yeah,
this is Guyana.
You
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
100%.
man.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Let's go inside some more Gucci now, man.
I love me roti. I love me dal. If you can make that girl mohini. I love me Indian girl mohini. I love me do lion. Take me to your nanny.
One time. Clear now. That Diane roti hit from the start. Roti and Diane hit from the start.
I'm having too much fun right
People
now.
love food. People love music. So it's a good way to incorporate. You know what I mean?
I'm having too much fun right now, Gucci.
I love me roti.
This is completely not going the way I see it. I'm having too much fun.
Make that
Oh, Lord.
mohini. I love me Indian girl mohini. I love me do lion. Take me to your nanny.
Yes.
Take one on me, baby. Tell your nanny I'm coming over. I bring it. I got mohini. She could make the joker. Nobody could get like a nana. Tell your
Nothing.
Why?
Listen. I can't take all the credit. Big shout out to Fojo, man, because Fojo has been in the studio with me. You know what I'm saying? Writing with me, mixing and mastering these songs and getting my voice. So big shout out to Platinum 101 Studios and Fojo. Yeah, man.
Let's do this again.
I love me roti. I love me dal.
I love roti, by the way. Yeah, I love roti.
Girl, mohini.
And it's funny because that Guyanese could do roti, cook up rice, pepper pot, and that's like 3 of my favorite dishes. Buffy,
on me.
you're coming.
Tell your nanny, I'm coming over. I'm bringing my gun. Mohini, she could make the choker. Nobody could get like a nana. Tell your nanny, I hope she making roti, curry and pumpkin. Mohini, girl, I coming, I drinking, Jamaica. Hungry for soda, pot I go stock.
Somebody say Gucci boss.
I'm ready to eat your nanny food. Look on nanny, kitchen it clean. Tell your nanny, I'm coming over. get the joker. Nobody cook it like your nana. Tell your nanny. Ho Chi Minh, roti curry and pumpkin. Mohini gala coming,
Let me ask a question. How do your kids feel about you? Do you embarrass your kids? Because I love embarrassing my daughter.
Listen,
Yeah.
I have the greatest children in the world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My children loves my son.
Yeah.
Right? I have a 6-year-old son, Prince Ryan. Prince Ryan sings all his dad's songs.
Nice.
This little youth
Yeah.
knows all my... Reason why
Yeah.
I consciously don't use profanity.
Yeah.
You understand? If I'm talking about something, I
Yeah.
make it in a way, and that's quick music.
Yeah.
Talking about things
Satire.
for children not to understand, but adults can catch it. If you listen to every one of these songs, trust me, you gonna know what I'm talking about as an adult. But for a child, he's talking about food.
A lot of songs I sang as a kid. Now that I go, it's like, oh wow. So that
is what my wife and I were talking about that the other day, and when I decided to make music, that was the kind of music that I wanted to make. You understand? Like back in the days, you listen to them Sparrow. Now you listen to them, you're like, big man. And your parents, they used to laugh when you sing it because they found it funny.
There was one I used to just be singing as a little boy, Joe. 69 was a very good year. And I walking along singing that, just if you know what I mean. So I'm thinking, she born. Not knowing as an adult now.
When you realize, like Lo or Lee, right? It's a story about a young lady who has two gentlemen that's interested in her. One named Lo, one named Lee.
Right.
But just imagine if you were Trinidadian and you name one of the man To and you name the other one T. Now we come home, you understand? It's the same. When you put it together, it's the same meaning, you know.
But I was always say the Lo Lee. I was always say.
You know what I'm saying? But we are talking about Mr. Lo and Mr. Lee. You understand? Yeah, man. Big shout out to Fojo, man. You know?
All right. So here's what I'm going to try to do right now. We have a big rhythm to bust.
Yes, sir.
GMGT.
A big rhythm to bust.
Big rhythm to bust.
Brand new. Right?
Coming out of Trinidad.
Only got it last night.
Yo, let me tell you something. This is such an honor for me to actually be on a rhythm that's non-Guyanese.
Nice.
You know what I mean? Big shout out to Caribbean Captain, who is my blood cousin, by the way. Right? And you know, he gave me my first jab rhythm, which I did a song called Taking Attendance, and I won Best Newcomer for Soca Monarch with that song.
Nice.
You know what I mean? And everyone told me like, yo, this is your lane. But I want to give the world sporting music, man, because I feel like it's such a fun thing. But yet still, I can do soca, I can do jab. You know what I mean? We call it kwekwe on a jab. That's what I call it. This is how you kwekwe on a jab rhythm.
Let me give you guys a quick joke. So I sent out a script to a company to get some, jingles and drops of the station. And one of the script says jab and bouillon. So got the order back and realized the line was completely missing. So I reached back out to the guy. I'm like, yo, one of the scripts, we're missing a whole line, and I highlighted the line. He write back, he's like, I don't know how to pronounce this. He's like, you're gonna have to send it on a voice note for me. So I know how to say it. No man, leave out the entire thing. He didn't say anything. I want to call him out. He's like, yeah, I don't know how to pronounce those words.
I like that guy. He was honest.
So I had to go, and you know what? I haven't even done it yet either. But I'm like, listen, I have a really Caribbean accent, so I'm trying to get somebody on the team who could kind of articulate a little bit better than me to send it out. But when he sent that back, I just watched it and I laughed. Wow. I said, you know what?
Okay.
I completely get it. Completely get it. Anyway, big rhythm. What's the name of the rhythm? Talk to me.
The rhythm is Old Oil Truck Rhythm.
The old oil truck rhythm.
Yeah.
Right. So brand new. Let me speed up the pace. Let me speed up the pace.
Caribbean Captain, is it?
Yeah. Big up yourself, Caribbean Captain.
Jeez. Ooh, that's some good fast too, yeah.
Rhythm.
Big shout out to Fraser Records on this one.
The junction, the junction, the junction, the junction.
Meet me at the junction. Ladder. This year I go up on the junction. They kind mad and I can't function. I cause in a scene is on the rock shine. Meet me let we turn up on the junction. Fine island, iron let we go down there. Night time or sun up we no care what they. No!
I thought it was Valine at first.
I thought it was Valine. I thought that's exactly what I was
honestly
about to
thought
say.
it was Valine.
This artist, her name is Ihana. Big up to Ihana.
Wow.
Let's go. Rhythm called The Old Oil Truck.
The junction, the junction, the junction, the junction.
2025 Carnival is sounding sweet already.
We got Gucci Boss on the rhythm too. Hold on.
They kind mad and I can't function.
We're gonna save it for last.
Cause in a scene is on the rock shine. Meet me let we turn up on the junction. Fine island, iron let we go down there. Night time or sun up we no care what they. Headshots and liquor cause we don't play. We go on fire and that we say. We let we turn up on the junction. And we head and we can't. Cause in a scene is on the rock shine. Meet me let we turn up on the junction.
Can I play next big tune on the rhythm? Rocky 868.
Getting on the junction.
Old Oil Truck rhythm.
Watch it! It calling me! It calling me! It calling me! I feel it! I feel it! The road calling! The road calling me! The Fed calling! The Fed calling me! Big truck calling! Big truck calling me! My fans calling! My fans calling me! So, open the gates! Open the damn gates! Open the gates! This carnival can't wait! Open the gates! Time to celebrate! Open the gates! Shake it like an earthquake! Who's the carnival got done? Who's the back and neck got done? The girl them whining the bum bum. I like to roll with wine and jam.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let go. This is how we just smash up feta, this is how we just play.
Y'all know the voice by now, right?
But I know that
Gucci Boss.
on Carnival Day. We not business, we not business. We going all out. When you see Trinidad, them Vinci passe, calling a me yade. Antigua is fete and party. Guyanese love their rum like Asians we crap overcome. On every jabbing like the Grenadiers when them hold down. Sundown, we live for this. Rain come
I'll behave.
You know, I'm not trying to see you as what happened in October. But I'm watching you, and I'm just like,
Loving and living life.
yeah, boy.
Yeah, man.
If I drop down tomorrow, just don't say I live a great life.
All right, brother.
You understand? But it's God's plan that I continue.
All right. keep it going. Keep it
Yeah,
going.
man.
Let me go.
Gucci, I need you to come back every now and again and just give me some, some.
Whenever
some
you're ready, just let me know.
Yes,
Yeah, boy.
Let's do this again.
1, let go. This is how we just smash up feta, this is how we just play. Juve money behind the truck, but I know that them jab there. On Carnival Day.
Tell them, sir.
We not business. We not business. We going all out. When you see Trinidad, them Vinci passe, calling a me yade. Antigua is fete and party. Guyanese love their rum like Asians we crap overcome. And every jabbing like the Grenadiers when them hold down. Sundown, we live for this. Rain come, we live for this. More rum, we live for this. This car done, we live for this. This car new music.
The man definitely living for this.
I'm telling you, we living for this right here.
This is how we just smash up feta, this is how we just play.
Hey.
Juve money behind the truck, but I know that them jab there. On Carnival Day.
Gucci Boss in the building.
We not business. We not business.
We got a few more minutes.
All out. When you see Trinidad, them Vinci passe, calling a me yade. Antigua is fete and party. Guyanese love their rum like Asians we crap overcome. And every jabbing like the Grenadiers when them hold down. Sundown, we we live for this. Rain come, we live for this. More rum, we live for this. Can't done, we live for this. The Caribbean, we live for this. We live for this. The big bad, we live for this. And more than we live for this. Not over till it over. Me head gone. And we not think about sober. Why give me more rum?
What?
We cool and have more liquor. Watch me stress done. I leave the kids there with their grandmother. I'm not drunk, so mind your funky business.
Hey.
Do what I want, threaten behind a big truck.
Hey.
Woman in front, dash mud on me, dash mud, water on me. That's paint all over me. When we reach is when they vet inside.
Another one.
You take your medication this morning?
Yes, I did.
I
come prepared.
You come prepared.
I find I want some of that medication.
I come prepared.
I find I want some of that medication. With that energy that I'm feeling
Listen, I
this
tell
morning.
you, say, they clean up my heart.
Yeah.
I'm
Wow.
feeling better.
Wow.
I'm feeling what?
I want some of that medication.
Play it again.
3, 2, 1, let go. This is how we just match up better. This is how we just play. Juve money behind the truck, but I know that them jab there. Carnival day. We not business.
No business.
We not business. We don't
No
make
business.
all out. When you see Trinity, them Vinci passe, calling on me yard. Antigua is fete and party. Guyanese love their rum like Bayesian we crap overcome. On every jabbing like the Grenadiers when them hold down. Sundown, we live for this. Rain come, we live for this. More rum, we live for this. Can't done, we live for this. In the Caribbean, we live for this. In that, we live for this. The big bottom, woman more than man. Not over till it over. Me head gone, and we not think about sober. Just give me more rum. We cool and have more liquor. The stress done. I leave the kids there with their grandmother. I'm not drunk, so mind your funky business. Do what I want. Jumping behind a big truck. Woman in front. Dash mud on me. Dash mud. Water on me. Dash paint all over me. When we reach is when they vet inside.
Hey.
We love to vet. Vetting in we are.
Hey.
We will broke down fence.
Yes.
We will take down
Yes.
risks. After carnival, you can put me in jail.
Oh.
We live for this.
Hey.
Rain come.
We live for this.
More rum.
We live for this. We live for
In the
this.
Caribbean,
We live for
the
this.
tin and
We live for this.
plenty big bottom,
We live for this.
woman more than man. Not over till it.
Whoa.
Me head gone.
Gucci.
Yes, sir. Call the man the Quick Boss. New name here, Quick Boss.
Quick boss.
Quick Boss.
I appreciate you
Yeah,
showing
brother.
up here this morning, my brother.
Thank you, sir.
In the way that you showed up.
Yeah,
this
boy.
morning,
Thank you,
my
sir.
brother.
God's plan.
Yeah, boy. For real, for real.
I appreciate you. I
For
just
real,
wanted
for
to put
real.
that out there. Thank you.
Thank you.
We appreciate you.
Thank you.
GMGT appreciate you.
GMGT, I appreciate y'all.
The world appreciate you. Your
Thank you,
kids
sir.
appreciate you.
Thank you, sir.
Life is better with Gucci in it. Life is better with Gucci in
Ah, God understand
That's a
courage
song.
comes in
That should
definitely.
be a song.
it. Yes.
Life is better with Gucci in it.
Oh,
Life
Lord.
is better with Gucci.
Make a note. Now
Life,
bringing it back and premiering it here.
yeah. I felt that energy, so I say that.
Life
That's
is
the right
better
thing.
with a little Gucci.
Life is
Yeah.
better with a little Gucci.
With a little Gucci
Not
in
a
it.
little Gucci, a lot of Gucci.
A lot of Gucci in it.
I feel good.
Yeah, man. That's how it's supposed to be, man.
Yeah.
That's how it's supposed to be. Now, this energy,
yeah,
you
yeah.
gonna take this energy and you gonna pass it on to somebody else. You understand?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
hopefully
yeah.
they keep it going.
Yeah,
I-
definitely.
I feel good today. Good morning, everybody. The Gucci boss was
Wow.
here. Just tell people where they can find you on social media, how they can stream the music.
Yeah, man. I am Gucci Boss. Instagram, Gucci Boss RGB for TikTok. I am Gucci Boss for Facebook. DLJW Entertainment, Gucci Boss. All right, that's for we YouTube account. But listen. You know what the beautiful thing of doing this for so long is that you could just Google me.
Right.
You understand? I'm Googleable now. You understand what I'm saying? As one of Guyana's music ambassadors, I'm Googleable. You
Yeah.
understand? And I want to send a big shout out. Use this opportunity to send a big shout out to the youth sports and culture of Guyana. Minister Ramson. You know what I mean?
I think we've had him on here before.
You know what I mean? Listen, what Guyana's government is doing for the young artists them out there is beautiful, bro. They're investing.
I realize that. I realize the whole big up that
Bro.
big up the prime.
Bro, let me tell you, our government.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people gonna be mad at me for doing this.
Yeah, no,
but they're gonna
see.
be like, oh, you come here, you ain't do that. I don't care. You understand?
Speak your
I
mind,
do
my
what
brother.
I want.
Yes.
So mind your funky business.
Yes, yes.
You understand? The government of Guyana is taking money from the oil money and stuff that we are getting right now and investing it back into building
realize
our
that.
musical industry.
I realize that.
Because Guyana is the last.
Yeah.
Right? Now think about how many soca artists it is in the world. And Guyana must have about 6 or 7 that's out there right now. Big shout out to Katie Kish.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Fojo Man, Adrian Dutchin, them Guyanese boys, which include me, Gotti G, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Timika Marshall and them. It ain't a lot.
Right.
You know what I mean? Compared to what's out there. Imagine all these other small islands, what you have with 100 soca artists.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Big shout out to guys like OKC and all of these guys who are pushing for Guyana to get internationally known.
Right.
But you know, sometimes I feel lonely. I'm the only one that's out here. But partner, trust me, that door open right now, just a little bit.
Yeah. Right.
My foot there.
Yeah.
Right. And I bringing people over my leg. Come here. Get in here. Let me show them what we can do as Guyanese. We can be authentic.
Yeah.
Show them Guyana. It's soca music, so you pay homage to Trinidad and Grenada and those places. It's reggae, so you pay homage to Jamaica. But show them Guyana.
Right.
Be authentic with what you do.
And
you know?
there is proof in the pudding that this works. Grenada is a premier destination right now for Carnival because
Because
the
of the music.
soca ambassadors was
yes.
able to bring that culture outside.
Yes, yes.
Now everybody want to come in and get a little bit of jab.
Facts.
Yep.
Right?
Facts.
So
And now with Guyana, we have the cricket carnival.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
You understand?
That-
and
This
cricket
guy-
is big for we.
Yeah, this guy. I tell you, I watch
And this is where everyone meets up in Guyana for the big, and we have a big parade. Yo, it's like a whole month and a half worth of partying every night.
Wow.
Seeing the biggest artists from Burna Boy, everyone we bring there.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Again, before you go, people, for those who just joining us, I don't want this to be just the story, but this guy just suffered a heart attack in October. And look at what he's doing here with us right now. Like,
Big up yourself.
we ought to be grateful for having him in our presence.
This is my first interview back. You know what I mean?
And we thankful. We again. I just want
It had to be a level. It had to. No, listen.
we up against the clock.
GMGT.
Yeah.
It had to been a level. You understand? It had to been a level.
All right,
See?
let's wrap. We up on the
Appreciate
clock. Thank you, Gucci.
Yes,
thank you for having
Appreciate
me.
you, my
Yes.
brother. Tell them one more time where they can find
Yes.
Yes, I am Gucci Boss. Just Google me, Gucci Boss.
Just Google me.
Go to Google and just put in Gucci Boss. You're gonna see me pop up.
Quick, boss.
Yeah, man. Guyana's sporting boss.
Quick.
you. Yes, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to the family. Shout out to the kids.
Miss
Shout out
it
to the
right.
wifey.
Yes.
Big up to you and the whole family. Appreciate you coming through this morning.
Wonderful.
Amazing conversation.
And big shout out to York Records, you know what I'm saying? Two Trinis, you know what I mean? That's the label that I'm signed to.
Yeah.
Dunling Just One Entertainment, Ian Johnson, big up yourself.
Respect.
Fojo, big up yourself.
All right, with that said,
Munchie,
guys,
we love you.
we out of here. Enjoy the rest of y'all morning.
Are you planning an event and looking to create an unforgettable experience? Look no further than Foreign Link Up.